Make yourself better. Focus on yourself so that you can be you, so that you can be the one that you're supposed to be. What's going on, family? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about building self-confidence once again. We have to understand that through this personal growth journey, we got to be able to believe in ourselves. If we can't believe in ourselves, then we're going nowhere. That's why self-confidence is such a big thing. And I want to talk to you guys about that as much as possible. And I'm going to give you 5 additional tips to help you do that so that you're able to go through the things that you need to go through so you can be successful. The first thing we need to do is attack failure. Failure is something that's going to happen on the path to success. It is what it is. There's so many things that we're going to try that we're not going to get on the first attempt. It just doesn't work like that. Think about when you were a baby, you learned to walk or you were learning to crawl. Like, you tried it multiple times, but it didn't happen right away. Even when you're trying to ride a bike, no matter what it is you're trying to do in your life, it takes time to learn those things. So you have to fail, and you have to fail with positivity. You have to fail by believing in yourself, because it's going to happen to all of us. But you have to be willing to go through it. We have to understand that failure is a good thing. Failure is so good for us because it is going to mold us into the person that we need to be successful in the field that we want to be successful in. At the end of the day, we have to embrace it. We have to know that we're going to go through it and go through it with our head held high and being strong about it. It's going to happen, but it's all about how you react to failure. It's all about how you go through it. It's all about how you carry yourself through failure. If you go through it and you lay down, then you're stuck there and you're going to continuously fail. Don't lay down. Get up and fight again. The more you fight, the closer success is to you. Understand that. We have to quit hoping that things are going to be easier, and we need to make ourselves better. We can't hope for things to be the way that we want them to be so that we can be successful. We just have to keep working and keep grinding. Failure is the greatest thing that can happen to us because it's going to battle test us. And once we're battle tested and we go to war and we're actually in the place where we have to be successful, everything that we needed to learn, we did learn. Now we're ready to conquer anything it is that's right in front of us. Don't run from failure. Again, attack it. Make yourself better. Focus on yourself so that you can be you, so that you can be the one that you're supposed to be. We have to notice, if you don't fail, you're not even trying, because that means you're running from it. That means you're not even stepping into anything that's challenging. If you're not willing to fail, you're not willing to get to where you want to be. Fail and fail hard. We need to set small goals. Small goals are necessary because they are our small victories. Just like I was talking about going through failure, you're going to go through that over and over and over again. But once you complete it, that's one of your small victories. That's that small goal. If you focus on the small goals and keep chopping at it, your larger goal just seems so much easier because you're going through so many little things that was so painful, so hard, so strong, made you tired, and made you weak. You were exhausted. It's all worth it at the end. Go through the small steps though. You take the small goals and you chop them up little by little by little. It makes it easier on you as you keep going. Small goals, small steps. You have to take one step to even attempt to complete a goal in general. Take one step and you're that much closer. Simon Sinek says, dream big, start small, but most of all, start. Don't run from anything. We gotta start. We gotta get going. How many races have been lost at the beginning? None. You know why? Because they're going. They're at least taking off. The winner isn't decided until the finish line is crossed at the end of the race. Remember that. If you don't start though, you're not even in the race and nobody's even thinking about you. It's not even worth our time. It's not worth anybody's time. That's all you got to do is take one small step forward and start what it is that you want to do so that you can be who you're supposed to be, who you need to be. Because there's people around you that count on you. And if there isn't, you count on yourself. This is going to build belief in you like no other. Guys, we gotta be willing to learn too. Are you willing to learn anything? First of all, we can't be closed-minded. Open up your mind. Come on now, be open-minded. Be willing to learn different perspectives, different point of views. The more you learn, the better it is for you. Learn more. Don't push out everything and intake everything. Form your own perspective, but you're going to grow in so many different ways. You're going to have so many different opinions and see many different things. Become open-minded. Understand that it's necessary. And you can also do this by reading books. Open up a book. There's many books that are great books that you can read that's going to develop you in so many ways. I have a litany of books that really helped me be the person that I am today. Without the reading that I did to learn the things that I learned about the world, finances, business, and all these little different things, I would not be where I am today. You have to read. You have to put your face in a book and be willing to learn. Be open to it. That's the only way that you're going to be able to grow and then build confidence in yourself. Because once you're able to sit down and read those books and you start to intake the things that you're getting out of those, you'll be able to be the person necessary. You'll be able to be the person that can walk in the room that you're trying to get in. Understand that. So just take time to open your mind just a little bit, listen to different point of views to learn something, and then read some books to learn even more. At the end of this video, I will share some books with you. You'll find a bunch of links in the description of books that I read that helped me become the person that I am today. They're necessary. We have to read. We have to practice assertiveness. We have to stand our ground. We have to be willing to speak up for what we want. If you're not able to say what it is that you want and say it loud and boldly, then you're not going to get there. My mom always told me, closed mouths don't get fed. If you want to have a closed mouth, then expect not to get fed. Expect to have nothing at all whatsoever, because you're not talking. You need to talk. You need to say something. The worst thing that anybody could say when you talk to them is no. So what? It hurts your ego a little bit. Get back up and go fight again. That's one of those failures that we're talking about. That's just one. We need to go get more. Keep fighting. Don't be fearful to talk to anybody. Anybody is approachable. And if you feel like they're not, try it. Prove yourself wrong. It's just that simple. Be assertive. Stand on your ground and be ready to attack. You can't be scared of everything. That you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're worthy. Once you believe that you're worthy and all these things, all this stuff comes easy to you. We fail if we do nothing, period. If you don't take action, you're going to fail. If you do nothing, you're going to fail. If you walk around and literally do the same things you've been doing, you're going to fail. Because clearly what you're doing right now is not what you should be doing, because it's not getting you where you want to be. I had to understand that for myself. There were certain things that I wanted in life. There's a certain life that I wanted. There's a certain goal that I had for myself. And I understood that if I'm not willing to put in the work, sit down, learn, and do these things, and to take the small steps and be able to embrace change, then there's no way I'm going to be able to be the person that I want to be at the end. Again, I'm going to reiterate this for you guys. Success takes time and effort. We have to understand that. It takes time. It takes effort. And this is what I'm telling you. Set small goals. Take little steps and take action, because it's going to take time. It's really going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of grinding and fight for you to become the person that you need to be to get to where you want to be. It takes time and effort. You got to be willing to go through that though. Be patient and you'll get there. I'm telling you, by following these tips, you'll get that much closer to being more confident and literally believing in yourself that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. You got to know that. And the only way that you can know that is by taking action. Take your first step. Take your first step today. Don't run from anything. Read those books. These books are so helpful. They're life-changing, I promise. They're going to give you a different perspective on life, on everything. Read books and you'll be able to grow in so many different ways. Check out those books that I'm going to be sharing with you down below. We have to remember, don't forget, self-confidence is a journey, not a destination. Again, it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. Don't get down on yourself. Have faith. Just keep up the positive energy and you'll get to where you want to be. Don't run from it. Go get it. Stop being scared. I ain't mean to jump at you though. Just stop being scared. But that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please share this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.